Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Saturday afternoon episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. It is currently 21 past 4 on the 27th of March 2021. So I'm hoping that I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs. My mind's elsewhere because I just went out for a nice walk on the seafront, and so I just need to clear my head a bit because I watched a terrible movie earlier with one of my dear friends, and so I just needed to get that out of my system, just clear the old brainwaves. But we're going to be taking a look today at another one of the beers from the British box of beers from Beer 52. So today we're going to be taking a look at a beer by the Bristol Beer Factory, and that is their Espresso Martini, which is an espresso milk stout. Now, I've tried some, like I've mentioned before, I've tried some awful craft stouts and porters on this channel before. Milk ones are a bit up and down, but I find like their level of like consistency is generally higher, I think, than the craft porters. I think like craft stouts are slightly... Craft milk stouts and craft milk porters are usually like less terrible than craft porters and stouts that aren't milk based. I don't know why, but like that's the general impression I've got. But we've got here an Espresso Martini milk stout, which I think could be quite nice because you think with the flavour and like texture of a stout, it being quite like dark and hearty, you know, you add into that sort of like quite bitter, sort of like mellowish, nutty flavours like, you know, Espresso Martini. I imagine that could probably work quite well, and I must say that the design of the bottle is giving me good impressions already. It's simple, clear-cut line work and very simple, dark colours with white writing. Very nice. I give that a 10 out of 10. It's very simple and it's nice to look at. And it says on the back here, this collaboration between two independent Bristol creative takes... Sorry, this collaboration between two independent Bristol creatives takes BBF's classic super smooth milk stout and adds dark roasted Wogan's coffee, shaken not stirred. Welcome to Espresso Martini. So let's see, it is, what's the ABV on this? 4.5, so it's not going to blow your head off, but let's give it a snifter and see what our first impressions are like. Hopefully they're somewhat respectable. So let's see. Quite mild. Smells a bit thin in texture, but I don't know, it's got a nice little sort of sweet cocoa-ish aftertaste, quite deep, mellow flavours with a bit of a coffee-ish bitterness to it. Kind of just what I expected, really, but I wish the smell was a bit fuller body, but no, it still smells alright, so yeah, 7 out of 10 for that. But before we see what it's like, we'll just have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water. And then we'll get on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, bottoms up. It's not bad, it's just... that's a bit disappointing, but it's weird. It's not actually a bad beer, it's a little bit above average, but there's not really much to note about it. Yeah, from like the smell, I was thinking it was going to be a bit more of a vibrant flavour, but I mean, it's not bad. That's the thing. And the thing is, the level of like craft porters and stouts over the years I've been doing this have been so wild and up and down and inconsistent that I'm actually surprised this is just a bit above average. I mean, the texture is a bit weird, and it's like a bit watery in the sense, which I don't know why so many milk craft stouts get that so wrong. Is that so hard to fix that one issue that you all seemingly have? Like, I mean, it doesn't ruin the flavour, to be honest. It's just, I just feel like it adds to the impression I got from the smell that this could have been a slightly more fuller-bodied drink that had a bit more of a textured taste and feel and undertone to it. But that being said, it's still nice. You know, you do get a bit of a sort of tiny bit of a cocoa-y aftertaste, a nice bitter underline, and the flavour generally is pretty consistent. Like, it's not badly brewed, it's just not the most noteworthy beer out there. That being said, I can think of a lot worse things that I've tasted in different aspects from other craft stouts before. So I'll give this a respectable... No, I was going to give it a 6, but I think I'll be a bit more generous. I'll give it a 6.5 because this is a beer where I feel like the makers of it did genuinely try. And I do like it, and I probably would... I probably would go out my way to get it again, but it's like it's one of those ones where if I saw another one of the craft stouts out there that I preferred a bit more, like that peanut butter one that I reviewed a while ago, I'd probably go for that first and foremost over this. But yeah, generally, I mean, this has got all the flavours you'd expect it to have. It's just not the most fully bodied drink, and it's I feel like it doesn't leave as much of an impression as I was hoping it to be. But it'll hit a spot, and I can imagine some people will like it a lot more than me. So, I mean, yeah, why not? Go ahead and try this out and see if you like it. And if you think any different of it, let me know in the comments section down below. As well as also, letting me know any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar that I should try out. But until next time, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Wash your hands. Take a mask with you to the shops. Drink responsibly. Know your limits. Leave a like, share and subscribe. Check out my social medias in the video description down below, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now.